Perfect. I love the underneath. Yeah, that's actually perfect. That's really good. Okay,
Yay!
we need moderators. Stracy, do you want to be a moderator for my YouTube chat soon?
Your YouTube chat?
Yeah, in the future. Okay, you know what?
I
We'll
can
talk
do
about that
that.
after. So first of all, going
Okay.
into the day, we had pure accumulation as we were expecting, but our overall bias is pretty bullish. All-time highs. We're running out. New contract. Everything is just telling us we're bullish, especially with we're stuck in the buy program from our prior buy model that I called out all the way down. The low is right down here. So we're still pushing up higher. And from that, my bias is obviously going to be bullish. I'll get into the conditions for tomorrow after this, but accumulation, our run lower, we had this breaker right here. Let's scale down to the 15-minute real quick. Of course, we have this fair value gap. We have this order block. Let's scale down even more. Let's get even more precise. We have all these PD arrays tapping in with each other. And let's go to the 5-minute. 5-minute. We run through this low, internal low gets taken, and you could see the displacement made it extremely clean. And that's where we have our standard deviation, our manipulation leg. Once we shift our market structure, which you can look for on the 1 minute, we have our shift in market structure. We automatically want to start looking for a retracement and a discount of this entire leg, or for my trading model at least. Thunder's here. But once we have that, we want to look for a retracement. And what do we have as a retracement? We have, I'll show you again on the 1 minute so you guys can see. We have a 1 minute mitigation block. That is something I really like to trade. It's on the other side, the opposite leg of our breaker block. So right here we have our breaker, our mitigation block. We tap into our mitigation block, respect it almost perfectly, and we also have OTE. Plus, if you're looking at the 5-minute, if you guys trade my 5-minute silver bullet model that I invented, not the ICT, but the one I made to trade in school, if you would have taken the 5-minute long at consequent encroachment with a 15 handle stop, you probably would have been up. Or you could just put it a little bit right here. 15 handle stop, you target out 40 handles. But for me, if I was going to be trading, I would need a full thorough retrace into OTE plus this mitigation block. And I would have my stop most likely at 14 handles outside of our 7-9 range for OTE. Even though I would usually be looking for mean threshold order block, but fearing said it's not really a good idea. And I'll probably trust that because we would have gotten tagged out. 705 would have been a good place, but I would have wanted to see a retrace down into that too. I would have permitted for it. So outside of 7-9 would have been the best. So 15 handle stop loss. With our, what was it? With our standard deviations, I realistically, if I'm being honest with you guys, I probably would have been targeting our second standard deviation for 180 handles, which would have been really good. Because it's a Monday, I wouldn't really be expecting too much. So obviously, first partials, take one contract off here, hold second contract, this one, it's just for fun, which actually got hit, even though we could have actually held it for a full 318 handles, which is insane if you catch this in 1 day. So I'll show you how much we would have made on this one trade, for example, if you think that you can't build off generation wealth from just holding to max expansions, because it's insane to me. So I'll show you the full trade idea, the setup and everything. Where can I put buy limits at? I don't think you can on this. You can't, right? Okay, it's fine. Whatever happens, we're chilling. Boom, we tab in. I usually size in 2 contracts with my 150Ks. And here we go. I'm gonna go basically just a live feed of what you could be expecting. You don't want to really move it anywhere. There you go, and that's your first limit. You take off your first limit of here. Hold up, I'll get it more accurate. Okay, boom, you sell one. You made 1.6k in a day. It's perfect, right? And let's just say, for example, you want to hold out to our second standard deviation, which most people target out to. How much would that have been? Okay, I didn't really see that. Okay, that would have been an extra 4k, I guess. So you would have had 5k in 1 day. I just want to see how much you would make through a max expansion, though, which, 639, how much would that be? I'll just calculate everything at the end. 8k in 1 day from holding to the fourth standard deviation of a really good buy model. A lot of people hit up my DMs, a lot of my students that have actually caught this trade, which I am so proud of you guys that I actually did. A lot of my one-on-one students I have, which I have just a bunch of students I've been testing with to see if I actually teach. You're bearish unless, jeez. But I have a bunch of British kids that I'm trying to teach how to trade, and they both caught these setups, so here we go. But yeah, I'm trying to get some one-on-one students and make them create social medias and say that they came from me, just build up my brand a little bit more. But yeah, being bearish is bad. Why were you bearish on the day? Or actually, what was your guys' bias going into the day? I want to know that real quick. 200k in funding. Yeah, we all lose fundings. I had around, that was 450K in funding that I lost just from being stupid. It was bad. But if you're using, yeah, if you're using Take Profit Trader, I mean, no, my bad. If you're using FTMO, Andrew, those accounts are they're like 2K for like I think it's like 100 or 200K account, right? I had this one guy, he was trading him, and he wanted one of my friends, who was not a profitable trader. He hopped on it and started scalping and scalping. He brought his account down to like half towards his max daily loss. It was ridiculous. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But
those
yeah,
accounts are like 2K.
they're expensive. I watched him pay like 2.2K for it, and in one day he's already halfway to the max daily loss. It was horrible. Also,
Yeah,
Guts,
bro.
Apex Funding Trader, it's okay if you're under 18. They put a lot. They're really sketchy, basically. But if you have everything checked out, you're an actual trader, you're above 18, you hit all the boxes, you're not trading some weird strategy, and you're not over leveraging, you should be fine with taking payouts. Other than that, I really recommend Take Profit Trader if you're confident you're gonna pass. If you're not, then go with Top Step. Those are really the three rules. Because Take Profit Trader for me, I feel like I can trade and take payouts. It's like the one prop firm I would want if I had to be trading like full time as a trader. If I was using Take Profit Trader, you can make money in one day and just withdraw it the same day, and the payouts are like instant payouts. They're really good, except for the weekends. I've noticed when taking payouts on the weekends, it takes until Monday. Other than that, if you're trading or taking payouts during the weekday or Take Profit Trader, they're fast. You get instant payout. If you're under 18, they will suspend and ban your account. All accounts under your ID. Um, both of my parents had both their information for both my Apex accounts. I made one after I got banned, and I was about to take a payout on that one, and that's what got me messed up. Literally, I was about to take a payout. They were fine with me. They let me pay the activation fee, fail a bunch of accounts, everything. Right up until I got the payout, I requested the payout. They want me to submit the KYC. I did. Account suspended for fraudulent activity, and they said I was under 18. So for me,
Damn, bro.
for me personally, first things first, it was for trade day, and I'm pretty sure for Apex it was because I had 16-year-old or 16 in my bio, which made them, which we still raid trade day to this day, like their Discord server, and post almost heinous gifts in there, because they banned me. I won a giveaway for a 100K account. They saw the 16 in my bio, did not let me have it, even though I've taken so many payouts with them in the past. Yeah, KYC is just the ID facial thing. But yeah, if you have 16 in your bio, or if you have a social media like Mantas ICT, the fat this middle-aged raisin, this ginger raisin, and her team of simps. There was like five of them. I was like, please don't ban me. And then she was like, you deserve that ban for whatever you did. And I called her a raisin. I just started slinging insults at her. Her sims popped out. They found my TikTok and started insulting me. And the second I stood up and found like their personal accounts, like their Instagrams, everything, they were so fat. It was just disgusting. I posted it in there and I got banned. So I got banned from their Discord too. But they're just embarrassing. I don't like Apex. I have a bad experience with them. And Top Step is good actually. Top Step, they're way too big to actually care. I think if they find out, they wouldn't really do anything. They don't really care. They're way too big. Their brand is way too strong. They're not sketchy enough to start denying payouts or stuff like that. So,
But yeah, Tops up solid. I had two different names on my account, and I still got my.
yeah, I know. I have two Top Step accounts, and they're like, yeah, you chill, you chill. They didn't care, even though it's against the rules.
Yeah,
Take
I
Profit
like
Trader.
mess.
Take Profit Trader is actually not even strict with their payouts. They drop money like it's nothing. They don't really care. I
Yeah,
like Take Profit Trader. They're not snarky with their payouts. The only ones that are is Apex. Apex and I'd say Top Step is kind of hard, but Apex is similar to Take Profit Trader in a way. If you guys want to use Take Profit Trader, I have it in the prop firm section. Use the code Mantis, and you get 40% off and no activation fee. So like a
oh
50K is
yeah,
a
hell yeah! I just used that code,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Hey, thank you. It's $102. I get a free 50K whenever like five people use it, and I usually give it away to people. I want to get Strizzy to hop on one for content.
Yo, bro,
What's
does
up?
Take Profit Trader have live trailing?
When you pass for the evaluation, they have end of day. But when you're on the live account or the pro account that they put you on, that's just the term for like the demo account where you make money. They have live trailing.
So it's just a daily loss limit until you get funded.
Yeah. If you hit daily loss limit though, they'll close the account, which I don't really like. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, you shouldn't really be
It
hitting daily
resets
loss
every
limit.
day though, right?
Huh? What does?
It resets every day.
Wait, what do you mean?
That end of day thing, the
Yeah, yeah.
daily loss.
For the
Okay.
for the eval, however much you have at the end of the day, it passes. However much you have trailing though, live for the pro account, that's what trails you. But once you have like a really good amount on that account, you don't have to stress it. Just trade consistently, trade
Okay.
small, trade like 3 times a day. I haven't blown my account in a while.
Gotcha. And one more thing. Bro, should you have that? You see the low timestamp on the chart?
Yeah.
That BADJ?
Bro, you
What
need this
does that?
on. Alright, look. I'll turn it off. You see this massive gap from the
Yeah, I
contract change?
saw that gap this morning. I was like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
I know.
I
This
was
is from the
lost.
contracts changing from NQ. What was it? I forgot what contract we're on. From NQY to NQU or something. I forgot what it was. I forgot
Oh,
what
it was
contract
like
we're
the
on. Yeah.
monthly thing?
I mean, it's like every. I think it's like quarter or something. I don't remember, but yeah.
Okay.
You just want to change it. You just BIDJ, then it's automatically puts on. So yeah, just use that if you can. Trust me.
Okay. I appreciate you.
Of course. Do you have any other questions? Anything you guys want to go over? Because today was pretty clean. Just hold longs for the rest of the day. Alright, I guess I'm just going to get into what we have to expect for the rest of the week. When Monday's a large range day, the entire week is probably going to get messed up. I mean, at least tomorrow might. But we have some high impact news, but we shouldn't really be too stressed out about it. Do you have an accountant? I don't have an accountant actually, which I want to get. I want to start getting into that when I'm 18. But right now, I just export all my documents. Or I used to export all my documents through Tradeovate. And I used to just give it all to my dad, and he handles all of it. Same thing with Valid, but he gives it to his uncle. It's all in-family stuff for accountants right now. My dad handles my taxes though. He gives me like 70% off. So, he's just
Well.
proud. Yeah, I'm lucky. Because everything's under his social, his name and everything. So. Do you have any other questions? Anything? What's up?
You're talking about Take Profit here. What's a Pro Plus thing for Take Profit? I was looking at it today.
Oh,
It's like
Pro?
live funding.
Yeah, Pro is like what is basically equivalent of a live funded account. They put you on an actual account that like copies or trades. It's a little bit different. It's a
Oh,
little
I
bit
see.
stricter with rules. You can't trade news on those accounts. You have to close your trades. And I think that's about it. I think you get like a 90% profit split though. We can go over it if you guys want to learn.
Appreciate it.
Hold up. I'm trying to figure out if wash sales apply to futures. I mean for futures I mean for us, since if you're trading under a prop firm, it's gonna be a W9 and you're gonna be known as an independent contractor. Hold up. Give me a second. I wanna find the thing that shows the accounts. Okay, here we go. Right here. So this is what it is. Yeah. So right here, environment simulation pro, you get money on here. If you do a good job consistently, they'll put you on a live account. And what was it? You get 90% profit split. You can have 3 accounts max. Maximum withdrawal amount, there's no max. Buffer requirement for the pro, there is no buffer requirement. Which if you get that, oh, you're perfect. Daily loss rule, there's not really a daily loss rule. Intraday drawdown, when you're on both. Consistency rule, you can just blow up. You can get like a 50k in one day and withdraw all of it if you want. News rule, yeah, you can't trade news. Scaling plan, there is no scaling plan for them. And commissions, don't worry about commissions right now. Rhythmic. But you can take payouts on the first day. I know some people, they get funded, the moment they get on their pro account, they make like 5k and they withdraw it the same day. They withdraw 2k. Wait, no, they withdraw 2k, then they take another 1k payout throughout the day. They're crazy. Take profit trader regulated. Part of any organization. Okay, I didn't like the guy who owned it at first. He was some Swedish dude. Until I talked to him, he was actually a nice guy. So I like the owner himself. He's just some sweet Swedish dude that trades sharp patterns.
Is the news rule like something like you can't trade 2 minutes before?
Yeah,
and
that's
after?
exactly what it is. Can't trade 2 minutes before or 2 minutes after.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's 1 minute before. But for
Okay,
evals,
1 minute.
yeah, you can.
Alright.
But
Okay.
otherwise, yeah, you're chilling.
Do they have like the consistency rule?
Yeah,
with
you can't
the,
make more
like,
than 50%, which is basically for 50k, you can't make more than 1.5k in one day. But for the pro accounts, you can make as much as you want. So you could just hold out a trade, make 8k, and just withdraw all of it.
Okay. Can you hover over the drawdown? Because it says end of day, but then intraday on the drawdown.
Yeah, okay, so end of day, it's basically, here, you could read this.
Okay.
But basically for evals, it's end of day. For pro accounts, for the funded accounts, it's trailing.
Oh, but it resets the next market open or the next day.
Only for the eval. The rest of it, it trails you. And it stays like that until it reaches like 50k. So once you're up, I think it's like 2k. So once you're up 5.2k, you can't lose 50k. Then you're good.
Oh, okay.
No, cap it. When you
Okay.
get the pro, you can make as much as you want. There is no consistency rule. You can make as much as you want in one day. Just when you're on the eval, you can't. But once you pass the eval, you can go as crazy as you can go ham. Basically, you can make as much as you want in one day, and you can withdraw it the same day. Like the exact same day you make it, you can withdraw it, which I love. If you have to have bills, it's kind of pressuring. But imagine like you have insurance, $300 insurance to pay. You enter a trade, you make 500. You just withdraw it right there. Comes in your account same day. You're chilling. Insurance doesn't bother you.
That's what trade day.
That's with Take Profit Share, the one I'm showing right now. The one I have in the conference section. Yeah. Here. I'll put it in.
So it's only Pro and Pro Plus, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's how it is for most of them. Here, I alerted you guys for it.
Bet.
I put it in my channel. I showed you where it's at. And that's it.
Once I get enough top set payouts, I'll do that.
Go for it, bro. If you know you're gonna be consistent, go for Take Profit Trader. Just trust me on that. You're gonna want to.
What's their max allocation?
Max. Like, what do you mean allocation? Like a maximum?
Like max funding?
Let's see. You can have 3 accounts max. 150. You can have 450k max.
Gotcha.
3 accounts.
And you could copy trade them?
Yeah, you can. I mean, you have to use Trade Evade, but yeah, you can group trade. Let's trade evade.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you can make a ton of money with them. Right now, I'm kind of preferring Top Step X because they have their built-in copy trader with that. And I think that's about it. Otherwise, yeah, I'd go with Take Profit Trader any day for me. Okay. Do we have any questions? Anything else you guys want to go over? It can be profits, it could be trading. Just let me know. Oh, jeez. Hold on, let's see. I think we're good. Hold on. The clarification. Okay, I was looking at Take Profit Trader. I really don't like it. Thanks. Okay, I guess let me do this. Yeah, the payouts will be approved as long as the rules are met. If you wait, 27,000. Wait. I trade New York, and yeah, I can go over Turtle Soup real quick. Turtle Soup, I think the best way to explain Turtle Soup is literally just a run through a low plus SMT, with a fair value gap behind it. I want to find a good example, so I could show you how clean it is. But let's just say, for example, NQ right here, we didn't run this low, but imagine on ES that we did, and we have a fair value gap below it. So we probably did run with this low in ES, which is just a correlated pair. Right through it, we have fair value gap, we tap into it, we push up higher, NQ does not make that, what was it, NQ does not sweep this low, but ES does. Since this one failed to sweep the low, this one is weaker for sell side, whatever, weaker for bearish strength, so we run up higher. That's probably the best way. It's just a shallow, I'd say. Yeah, it's just a shallow, but you need a fair value gap in SMT. That's what makes it extremely high probability to take a trade or entry off of. If you're anticipating SMT and you're running through a low, that's where most people take their Turtle Soups entries off of. Or when you see like the bodies respecting that low, if you see like a close below in the body, how do I explain this? Basically, the body's still the story. If you see the body start respecting it or that low, I could show you, for example, right here. You can see the bodies are respecting the run through this low. That's where you can start looking for longs. Yeah, just make sure all your stuff is straight. Just don't. I mean, they will deny you payouts if you're trading risky too. If you're over leveraging and stuff. So if you tend to over leverage or gamble in trades, then yeah, you're not really gonna get a payout for that. Okay. Of course. No more questions. Are we good? Perfect. No, not really. It only takes away the amount that you request a payout for. It's later. Stream in the voice chat tomorrow for analysis and to talk. Okay, perfect. Predict. Have a good one, bro.
How often do you hop on the stream?
I usually go for daily. Just today I wasn't really able to. I was messed up. I wasn't really feeling good.
And is it usually around this time?
Oh, I do recaps at this time every day, but I mean like live training. We trade the New York session at 9:30 New York, 8:30 my time. So I'd say
Gotcha.
yeah, like 10 hours. That's when I usually hop on. Yeah, I'll be trading. I should be. If I can wake up, I'll trade tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna. I should be up, honestly. I shouldn't be staying up or anything. Alright, good night, bro. Have a good one, Baltic. Alright, and I think we're good. I need to stream.